Peace, family. This next video is for the young men out there, and I titled this, "She has a horrible personality, but the sex is amazing." A lot of times, man, when I'm in the hood or I'm going different places, I always hear black boys growing into black men. Like, we've been conditioned to not have standards. We've been conditioned to not value our futures in the manner in which we should. And I tell young boys all the time, man, you have to understand who you are, right? When you running around, man, having sex with all these different women, and you want to, you dropping seeds, you should vet that woman. The woman that you get with, like I just told my oldest son that he's married, and I'm telling my nephews and everybody, and my youngest son, before you get a woman pregnant, you need to vet this woman. You need to find out her personality. You need to find out if she's clean. You need to find out how she keeps her home. You need to find out all of these different things before you plant your seed in that soil. Because this is the woman that you may have to spend your life with. This is the woman that you're going to be sharing your resources with. This is the woman that you're trusting to bring up your child into this world. So why would you just get with any woman? So we say, well, she got a terrible attitude, but the sex is amazing. So she can do all the nasty tricks. Man, she can suck a golf ball through a water hose. She can suck the chrome off a 357 Chevy. All of that stuff. They call her hot mouth, good lips, all that, and you love her. But her attitude is horrible. Her attitude is terrible. She don't respect nothing. She don't respect men. But she still has sex with men. She was never raised around any type of male structure or leadership. So she'll have sex with you, but she don't respect you. She likes social media. She likes turning up. She likes doing all those things, right? But because she doesn't do none of the things that you like outside the bedroom, but because that thing snapped back and fart in the bed and everything, you can't let her go, because you've been conditioned as a young man to think with the head below the belly button and not one above the neck. You think that your masculinity is based in your sexual powers, and it's not. It's based in your ability. It's based in your ability, young man, to produce based off your surroundings. Your masculinity is in the aspect of you using your intellect, not how good you are in bed. There's a lot of dudes that's great in the sack, but they're freaking dummies. They're freaking dummies. And what I'm saying is, a lot of our women don't get the growth because she's conditioned to believe that she can control you through sex. So she doesn't even know how to pick a right man, because when she sees the producer who's able to produce with his mind, she doesn't respect that. So now here you are, she has the worst attitude in the world. But again, you are stuck with her sexually. And I'm telling black men as I've gotten older, because I was like that too. I've learned that I'd rather have the amazing attitude, the amazing personality, a woman that's nice, a woman that's just like to smile, a woman that's homey, that can make my home amazing. Sex is secondary. We choose, as black men, we choose sex over the things that's going to actually make our life better. That's why we run around here with so many different baby moms, young black men, because we're searching for a love from this woman that we're not getting. But we running around here, we caught up in the sex, you and that thing is, I got to talk the way y'all understand. Man, that thing is crazy. I mean, just waterfall everywhere. And the only time y'all get along is when you stroking her. But other than that, she gives you heartache and pain all the time. All the time. And for some reason, you stay with it. You stay with this girl. She running around doing other things with other dudes. She doing all kinds of stuff, man. She got pregnant. You don't even show if the baby is yours. But because the sex is good, you put up with her. You put up with her attitude. And I'm telling young black men, because I'm not going to stay long before you, but I'm going to stay strong. I'm telling you, young black brothers, learn to have standards. When we was growing up, I know nobody taught us standards. We even from a lot of our elder black men, we learned that how many women we can slay, how big our dicks is, and you know, that was put first before us being our production. So because we don't have a strong history in the last 60 years of black men producing, women are conditioned to choose men based off of their sexual prowess. So until we get our attitudes, till we get our standards together as black men, we're going to always encounter a lot of women with bad attitudes and women wanting to turn up and women that don't have respect for you. So we got to raise a whole generations of black boys today that have standards. You can't, listen, why is the hoe, just think about it, why is the hoe always in business? Because there's always a dude willing to provide us money for her. Why is the strip clubs full of dudes? Why is this lower level of thinking below the belly button so prominent amongst us men? Because we're not conditioned to think with the head above the neck. Our masculinity and what should attract women should be in our intellectual, our ability to intellectually break things down and produce, not how good I can fuck you. Because you looking at these women and the sex is amazing, but her attitude is horrible. Because at the end of the day, no matter how good the sex is, she's still looking for you to produce. She's not going to respect you if you don't produce. So I'm gonna cut this one short, but I titled this, the sex is amazing, but the attitude is horrible. And so many of you young brothers today are caught up with these girls who have the worst attitudes in the fucking world. But because the sex is good, because they know how to wear a thong and pull that thong to the side and let you get them while that ass is clapping back on you. You psychologically fucked up. You can't get past that because now you're putting sex over your ability to build. Put your ability to build over her sex. Let her know that her sex is secondary to what you got going on. All right, babe, I get with you, but I got to build this thing first because your sex ain't more important than my time. Tell these sisters that. She'll respect you more in the long run. Tell her that your sex is not more important than my time. Your sex is not more important than my ability to build. Your sex is not more important than my ability to use my intellectual ability to produce. Just because you see a short skirt with a thong or something, you start sticking your tongue out and start barking like a dog, and you run and now you're caught. Now you're caught. Now you mad at the world and you mad at all women because you ran to that poor personality because you didn't choose standards first. As men, we gotta learn to have standards. And black men out there, start teaching your black boys to have standards. Standards. You don't plant your seed in just any woman. Any garden can't get your seeds, man. You plant your seeds in a garden that's worth it. With a great attitude, a good smelling body all the time, and just a cleanly woman, man. A woman that lights up a room. Not some woman that takes the light out of a room. But because she got good sex, you keep her with you. And you're miserable all the time. Now you mad at the world. Nah, it's time that we start building our young brothers up, man. And I mean that shit. I say it to you in a language y'all understand, because they put it to you in these rap videos and everything. Man, she got that fat ass with that thong on. She making that thing clap. You can't get enough of it. And while you spending so much time trying to pull that thong to the side, you ain't spending no time building nothing. Building nothing. So your ability to build should come before her sex, man. Sex should be secondary, man. So that's why I titled this, man. She has a horrible attitude, but amazing sex. It's time to grow up, young black men. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Man, remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.